So Dale, just talk about the results of the Kentucky Derby, and with a horse that you sired that pulled off a big upset himself when Keen Ice beat American Pharoah in the Travers. What did you think of the Kentucky Derby and Rich Strike winning?
Hey, I was shocked like everybody else, but he ran a big race. There was a lot of pace in front of him. He just kept coming. So it's like his daddy. His daddy was a freight train. He didn't get good till he was 3, and you'd expect all his babies to do the same thing.
Yeah, Keen Ice was a horse that, was knocking on the door. This horse, albeit in a little different types of races, he was up at Turfway, but he had his thirds and he had his fourths, and then put it together on the day that mattered most, took advantage of what they gave him.
That's right. He took the race. They didn't, nobody gave it to him. And like you said, his dad just kept getting better and better and better as the year went on. And the older he got, and hopefully his offspring is going to keep doing the same thing.
Eric Reed has a lot of horses, but he doesn't have the kinds of horses, the influx of expensive 2-year-olds and stuff that you normally see on a regular basis in the Derby. So what's it do for racing having him win?
It just reaffirms that anybody can get there. I mean, that's what makes this game great. It's a great equalizer. You can't buy the Derby, and that's been proven time after time.
And what about having a horse that was maybe the only Derby winner who was actually claimed?
Yeah, I was wondering. I know they've run for tags, but to actually be claimed was interesting. Feel bad for the people who lost him, but they put him in there.
Well, who lost it was Calumet. So it's like good news, bad news.
I know. It's
or bad news, good news.
Well, I'm sure they want him to win being a Keen Ice, but it's the first one since '69 born on that farm, so it's good to get them back there.
How many people would have run the horse in the Derby? I mean, it's like charismatic. He'd run twice for 62.5, but how many people didn't win?
We've talked about it a lot of times. You got to know your horse. And obviously Eric did. He knew he'd get the distance, and he thought, stretching out, he said he got better the further he went. And, I didn't think he probably didn't know he was going to get the kind of pace he got, and it all worked out for him. You got to be in there. If you got a chance on a horse doing well, you have to be in the race.
And you mentioned Calumet being, the breeder, and even if he wasn't born on the farm, they were the breeder also of Strike the Gold, who was the 1991 winner. But you're a student of the racing. How important do you think it is to have one of the really all-time great farms back in the business?
Well, it's really good that's a great combination. New people winning, but with the rich tradition of the Calumet breeding program that wins the Kentucky Derby. Couldn't get better than that. Brad Kelly's put so much money into the game and has been a great steward of the game. And I'm sure he would like to own the horse, but it's great that he got to breed a Kentucky Derby winner, and he did it at his farm.
So we were talking, as well as anybody about the Preakness as a race. Just your thoughts on.
We've been lucky that we had a win in 3 seconds, but it's my favorite race of the year for a horseman. It's more fun than any of them. You go up there, it's a lot less stress than the Kentucky Derby, a lot more relaxed, and they treat you very well. It's a great race, and it's a lot of fun to be there.
Now, you not only had trained the sire of the winner of the Kentucky Derby, you also trained, not this time, the sire of Epicenter, who ran a huge race.
Not this time. Nobody's surprised what he's doing. Just every horse he puts out is a racehorse and a runner. So it was pretty exciting. It's like your grandchildren going out there and doing well. They ran 1-2.